Wow, it's Doughboys Double. I'm Tiger Wagger along with the Spoon Man, Mike Mitchell. Mitch, Twisted Monthal wraps up here on the Doughboys Double.
Twisted Monthal is coming to an end. And what an end we've got, Wags.
That's right. What do you just say your thing?
Welcome to Twisted Monthal. I can't believe I almost didn't say it for the last one. I've been doing it the entire time.
We've been, this is coming out, we're recording somewhat out of sequence. This episode we're recording last. You were you were out of town for a few weeks.
This is the last.
Yes, but we have episodes.
This is the last week of Twisted.
This is the last week of Twisted Monthal. We have episodes for next month that we've already recorded.
Sure.
But this is the first.
Not of Twisted Monthal.
Yes, but this is the first.
Oh my God, you guys, stop fucking fighting.
I'm just saying, you forgot the welcome to. I was trying to give you some grace. You forgot the welcome to Twisted Metal or Twisted Monthal. You forgot the welcome to Twisted Monthal because we've been dark for 3 weeks and we're just back. You forgot it was a thing you were doing.
Maybe we should stay dark.
Going dark. Going dark is a showbiz term for those who don't know showbiz. Going dark means production is not happening. Okay, that's what it means. It means that the crew and cast are staying home.
Well, the energy feels very dark in here. So I think you have stayed dark.
Post-production is always happening.
Our guest today,
that is true.
From Twisted Metal Season 2, now streaming on Peacock, Lisa Gilroy is back. Hi, Lisa. Thanks so much for being here.
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me.
We're talking about, now we're with above-the-line talent. We're going to have to talk about below-the-line talent. The editors and their bays. We don't care about them.
Wait, do you think that's
Just kidding. Heather Capps did a fantastic job on editing the show. Heather Capps, we love you. Heather Capps worked on the Birthday Boy show. You know Heather. That's right. You know Heather. She's the best. Yeah. She worked on the Birthday Boy show, and she's edits Twisted Metal and does a great job. So shout out to all the editors of Twisted Metal.
Shout out.
Heather Capps, no cap. Doesn't do a good job.
No cap. There is no cap here when I say she does a great job.
On God, for real, for real.
For real. Like, that sounded weird saying it.
We had a little pre-show meal. And we had some BBQ plus rice, Lisa.
The only math I like to do.
It's a winning formula.
I love you guys.
What did you...
you said you were going to give us hell this episode.
Well, it's coming.
What did you get and how did you... What's your fork score?
What did you get and how did it make you feel?
Yeah.
I got the bulgogi bowl, which I want to do, and that's Shakespearean language for which I'm known to do, kind of thing.
Yes,
it's something that frequently happens. Okay,
the immortal bard.
Yeah, the immortal bard.
Yes, exactly. I love it. I've never had anything else from BBQ plus rice. Yeah. Honestly, I always go bulgogi, and I'd give it 100 forks out of 100.
100 forks out of 100.
Okay, that translates to 5 forks on our 5-fork scale. So.
Well, I'm doing 100.
Okay, fair enough. 100 forks, canonical
That's
fork
a
score.
spiky dishwasher.
That's...
Careful loading that one, right, guys?
Do you remember in Ironic it was 10,000 spoons?
When all you need is a knife.
But what is that scenario? That's what I always...
10,000 spoons.
You have 10,000 spoons and all you need is a knife.
I think it's some sort of like Hades scenario. Right. It's like you're trapped
in hell.
You're trapped in hell and you
she's
have...
following her husband who's a knife down to hell.
Husband's a knife. You're looking for your knife husband and all you find is 10,000 spoons.
Spoon man.
Yeah. And you see it. You see someone in silhouette from behind and from a distance. It's like, oh, maybe that's a knife. But then you get close and it's a slender spoon.
And that's where the word spoonerism comes from the Greek myth.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is it a Greek myth?
Well, like the word like tantalize comes from Tantalus.
Yes.
The myth. Like a lot of our words are Greek.
Is this true? Tantalize comes from Tantalus.
Tantalus is the guy who, I forget what his sin was, but I believe he was cursed to stare at a pool of water while he had an unquenchable thirst. And when he got closer, the pool would shrink, so he couldn't drink from it.
Why do they do that sort of stuff in the Greek mythology?
They were fucked up.
I
feel like life was so boring in those days that you had nothing to do but like think of ironic punishments. Right. So you just were like, oh, let's make this crazy. I mean, it's why so many stories and so much philosophy comes from these sort of the classical era. I just feel like life was fucking incredibly boring. What would you do? You just like walk around, like look at a plant,
each other and stuff. Yeah, like
you
that
fucking
too.
suck. But you got to get more. That feels like maybe 2-3 minutes of the day. What are you gonna do with the rest of your time?
Lucky 2 or 3 minutes of the day. For me, that could be 30 seconds of your day. Sisyphus. What is
Shut up. You're pontificating so much. You're just running your mouth like you want to teach us. Like, don't you feel like he's like trying to be like so patronizing to us?
I took Latin in high school.
Okay, teach us a wise guy.
Pulchra puella means pretty girl. And
Pulchra
puella.
Oh, how about that?
Means pretty girl.
Cruella de Vil is a woman who killed dogs.
I know, I don't condone that, as you know.
What were you going to teach us? Sorry.
Sisyphus. Wait, was Sisyphus the one that?
He's the boulder guy.
He's the boulder guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Because yesterday I said Pegasus instead of
Icarus.
That's in an upcoming episode. Sisyphus is like there's that famous essay the I think it's called The Myth of Sisyphus, but it's just like it kind of ends in one must imagine Sisyphus happy, because what do we do, Mitch, besides the labors of Sisyphus, where we come here every week, twice a week, record a podcast episode, and then we do it again and again interminably.
You don't think he's pontificating over there? You know what I just heard?
No, I like it when he does it. It's annoying when you do it.
Why? Because I'm dumber?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's where the word syphilis comes from.
Yes, that's right.
This is from Sisyphus?
Yeah.
Andrew Bird has a song, Sisyphus, which is very. You do like.
Larry Bird is a basketball player. See what I mean? Like, it's just like he's like, here's my facts. Like, does everyone love my facts?
You're on track. I know you're gonna maybe spend some time in Boston in the future. Larry Bird.
Is that where he's from?
No, that's where he played basketball. He played out in Boston Celtics.
He's from
How would
Indiana.
I know? How would I know?
You knew him. You knew who he was.
I'm
I know his
surprised-
name.
I'm surprised that you could know Larry Bird but not know his regional affiliation, because I feel like I think of him so entrenched with the Boston Celtics franchise.
I'll tell you why I know his name.
Yeah.
Last name is a full animal name.
That is true.
I will remember if your last name is bear, fox, bird, badger, I'm going to remember you till the day I die.
That's a great point. How many? Because okay, Matthew Fox. How many people have full-on animal last names?
Right.
Matthew Fox, Larry Bird.
Larry Bird. There's got to be more.
Anybody Bear?
Yeah.
Oh, there's first name Bear people. Aren't
Yeah,
there?
I mean, there's That's So Raven, but I mean, like, I feel like the last name.
Raven Simone is her name.
But her last name needs to be an animal for it to count.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, really? Why?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a rule we've established.
Is there any cow or... Oh, I know. There's got to be some pig.
I don't know. There is a cow. John Cow. Cats. There are a lot of cats.
There are a lot of cats.
It is with a K usually. It's not with a C.
And a Z.
Yeah, with a K and a Z.
Imagine Pig was a more common last name. Like, there's like an A-lister named like Caitlin Pig. And you're like, she's so gorgeous.
All right, I'm punching it in a chat GPT. Celebrities with animal last names. Let's see what. Do
you know what I found out about going back to Greek mythology? I heard that Medusa's body was banging. I just read.
Where'd you read that?
This is the truth, that like Medusa had like a great I read something about.
Why wouldn't she?
I'm not saying that she. I never assumed she didn't, but then there was like, damn, like I've read something that was like, damn, she had like a. Big body.
Well, I know why. Because she like had sex with someone who was married, and that's why she got cursed like that. Because she like tempted somebody away from their wife, and then she got cursed.
Yeah, and they put snakes on her. Her hair became
so she
snakes.
was hot.
Or
they were trying to make
whatever.
her ugly with snake hair.
I think it's fucking awesome the way you beat Medusa. You show her own reflection. She turns to stone. That's fucking badass.
But why do we need to punish her? It's like the man cheated on his.
Yeah.
What? Like, why is she the one?
I also think her backstory might be even more.
turned into a worm. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Yeah.
Her backstory might be even more tragic than that.
Yes,
I think the
I'm sure
Gorgons
it
were
is.
like kind of like tormented, and so yeah, I agree. But it's kind of, she shouldn't get a comeuppance, but she does in the myth.
It's crazy the way that Christ used to punish those people.
It really is.
Greek mythology is all about Christ's.
Yeah,
bad
I mean,
punishment.
Christ is in charge first and foremost. We know that, even in the Greek mythology days. But he should have punished the man.
Yes.
Zeus Christ.
Zeus Christ.
Okay, here I there are.
Ooh, I snorted.
I think
My
there
last name should be Pig.
Caitlin Pig. We've got Caitlin Pig in the studio.
There are some we didn't think of. Sheryl Crow.
Oh, wow.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Of course, Ethan Hawke and Tony Hawk.
Wow, you don't even think about those guys as bird guys.
They are, though. A hawk is a bird.
Yeah, of course.
There is Jeremy Lamb, who's a basketball player.
Do you think when the Crow family gets together, it's like a murder of crows?
I'm sure they say that at a family reunion.
Or I'm sure someone with the last name Crow has been murdered.
I'm
and then
sure.
the headline on the paper was a murder of Crow.
Oh boy, how ironic. John Deere, the founder of his eponymous tractor farm equipment brand, as a last name that's Deere.
So close, but an extra E on the end of that doesn't really count.
This one's a little bit strained. This is a type of fish. Rosamund Pike. But I hear that and I don't think of a fish.
No, and also pike is a thing that a woman does with her body. I guess a man could do it if he tried, but when you do a gymnastics thing and you pike. Did you know that?
Yeah.
No, I don't know this.
Pike. It's like pike. Pike.
Oh.
You fold over
in the air and you touch fingertips to toes.
Tits to toes.
Tits to toes.
It's actually probably tits to knees.
Yeah, tits to knees, fingers to toes.
Yeah.
What happened to Medusa's boyfriend or I don't condone cheating in this scenario, but what happened to the other?
Probably
cheater?
Nothing happened to the man.
I don't
Probably
think he got
nothing.
punished. No.
Hell yeah, dudes.
It's 2025. It don't work that
Yeah,
way.
dudes, you keep winning, baby.
By the way, ChatGPT is mostly useless. Because
Take it back.
No, but because I was like, I'm looking for surnames for animals. I think it's pretty clear direction. It gives me Jack White.
Well, Jack.
Sorry, what?
All right.
Maybe his middle name's Rabbit.
Jack Rabbit White.
Could be Jack Rabbit White, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of foxes, obviously. I think that's the big one.
Or elope.
Emil
Jack
Hirsch.
Elope.
Hirsch equals deer in German. Kind of strained. And then it also lists seal and sting. Who is
Seal,
like,
totally.
But again,
Sting does not work.
These are stage names, though.
They are? Seal's name
so.
isn't Seal?
I think so. I think Seal's name. I think it's a stage name. Maybe it
It
says.
says his full name is Seal Henry. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to pronounce.
Wow.
the
So
rest of
his first name is Seal, and he goes by
Yeah.
Seal. Oh, never mind.
I have a bunch that you have not named, and I did a much better Google, which was celebrities with animal last names.
Okay.
Bear Grylls, but that's the first.
That's a
name.
first name.
I know. Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, they're all the foxes. There's a bunch of fox. Vivica A. Fox. There's a red fox. There's an unnamed list. Matthew Fox I mentioned.
Samantha B.
Samantha B is a good one.
Samantha B.
Oh, now I wouldn't have thought about that as a...
I don't think of a bee as an animal, but it is.
Lance Bass.
Armstrong.
Lance Bass is better than Rosamund Pike, and I'm surprised ChatGPT didn't pull that one.
Wolf Blitzer, it's a first name. I don't know why the first
That's
name.
that's the whole fucking thing. This is just like these large language models are going to completely revolutionize technology. We'll have immortal lives and immortal lifespans. Like they're talking about all this highfalutin shit. All these fucking tech assholes pumping all this money into these these memory banks that pump all this carbon into the air to answer search queries, and they don't even can't even distinguish a first name from a last name.
Oh,
We're supposed to think there's some transformative technology that's going to cure cancer. What the fuck are we talking about?
We say Tony
He's
Hawk
fucking
yet?
pissed.
No, I mean, I feel like this is just like this overblown shit we always get with tech hype, and it's just like billions of dollars of venture capital get pumped into these things.
Fix this
for
shit.
What?
Fix this
We
shit.
could be spending this money on green infrastructure. You know what I mean? Like that could be the huge.
You know what you
capital
sound like
investment
right
we're making
now? You sound like you accidentally slammed your dick in a laptop and now you're mad at computers.
It might have happened.
It can
that
happen.
happen?
Yeah, it can happen. You got your putt out and you hear the doorbell. Classic.
Florence.
Dudes love to sit at their laptops with their hogs out.
It's how it happens.
You gotta
baby.
slop it onto the keyboard
You
to get
gotta.
anything done.
Use it as a touchpad.
Slop it onto the keyboard.
I don't know what you guys got.
I ain't slopping anything. Florence Nightingale.
Mitch is gently setting it down.
Look, that space bar ain't even gonna. It's not hitting anything. Florence Nightingale Wags is a big one.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Tiger Woods is interesting because his last name is a place where a tiger could live.
Oh, totally. Did you guys see this thing that like the animals that tigers eat are colorblind in a way that tigers look green to them?
Wow.
So when you look at a green tiger, it looks like it camouflages in the trees perfectly.
Wow.
Like,
That's
because don't you kind of
crazy.
wonder why tiger's orange in the jungle? You're like, how could you sneak up on anything?
Yeah.
Yes.
But the kind of the deer and stuff, they don't have the rods and cones for orange.
That's fucking fascinating.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I was just in Hawaii. Mahalo.
Aloha.
Aloha and mahalo.
Oh, you just clapped with one hand. Whoa. It's incredible.
That was Bart Simpson, wasn't that? Didn't Bart do that?
What is the sound of one hand clapping? The Zen cone, and he just answers what
the immoral Bart?
Yeah.
I was in
Good one. Good one. You were so thrown by how good that joke was.
And I said this to you, Wags, already, but the top of the animal, the king of the jungle in
Yes.
Hawaii is cats. There's no snakes. There's no poisonous spiders. It's just like
cat's number one.
Yes, because it's
What
like
do you mean
birds.
cats? What kind of cat?
Like a house cat. No, there's no like
top
creatures.
of the food chain in Hawaii is cats.
There's no apex predator.
Yes.
That can't be true.
It's like mongooses and cats. That's
okay,
all
mongoose.
that there is.
What about like wild hog?
There is, I think, hogs there, but like they're not fighting each other. It's fine.
Yeah, are hogs omnivorous? I don't know. I guess they are, but I don't know. Do hogs hunt?
Okay, tell me this. I'm picturing a scene from a movie or a TV show. Scary. It's scary. It's dark. It's in the jungle, and there's like a wild. Well, you don't know what it is. It's like someone's being followed in the jungle, and it's like scary handheld, like running. It's probably a woman, and then someone kills the thing that was chasing the woman, and it was a wild boar with big horns.
I know exactly what you were talking about. This is insane.
Yeah, what is this?
At first, I thought you were saying Princess Mononoke, which has a similar sort of like.
No,
thing,
this is live action. This is real.
Yeah.
This is real.
Yeah.
And are they sad that they killed that?
No, it's like, oh, thank God you saved me. It's like, yeah, these pigs are crazy.
Is it from predators?
I was gonna say it's from something where we think it's something else. It's like either anaconda or like something where there's like a big creature that should be chasing.
It might be anaconda. And there's a thing in Predators where there was like a monster that's not a predator where this happens, but I think that it is like anaconda or something. This is like in my
Predator, is that the one starring Louis C.K. and Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah. Kind of
That's what that movie should be about. I've never seen any of those movies, but it should be like there's a team of like rich white men on the loose that want to touch your boobs without your consent, and they're coming into your room at night. That would be fucking scary. Someone should write that.
If you out there
look,
know...
just don't listen to next week's Double. We have a guest you're not going to like.
Uh-oh, who is it?
Harvey Weinstein.
You sprung him out for this?
We sprung him out. We got him out for a couple weeks.
Damn. But if we wrote a scary movie like that, we couldn't call it Predator because that's already taken. Like Children of the Corn, but it would be like Men of the Porn or something.
Yeah, Men of the Porn's good.
I actually he knows this, but
you've written this already?
To
star in? Of course, that's perfect for you.
Should I just tell the story? Because who cares? It's not a bad thing. But Judd Apatow's company was like, "You got any movie pitches?" And Wags knows this, but I pitched them a Little St. James horror movie that was like with like all like creepy people on the Epstein Island, basically like a found footage movie, and they were like, okay, bye. They
really?
And I thought it would be fun.
You thought it was going to be a comedy.
It was like it's like supposed to be like a silly version of like
that's actually so true because sexual assault is always kind of like a joke to guys. So that actually makes perfect sense. That's so funny to you. I love that. You and your boys could go and watch that and have a laugh. No, I love that's actually so funny. Now that I'm thinking about it, how you think about it, it's really funny.
This is fucked up. Harvey Weinstein's like a Balrog. He's like evil. Like I'm saying, like that was like the whole point of it is like evil people are on the island.
Sure.
And, yeah. It's not funny. It's still scary. It's
would
a
it
scary
have to be
movie.
like a rape revenge? That would be the only way that could be kind of fun.
Yes, yeah. I think. Well, I mean, I don't know. It was just a pitch, and they were right to pass on it, but I thought it was fun.
Did you see Revenge? The director of
great movie.
Yeah, the say just in that genre, the same director as The Substance. It's fucking. That was
it's great. Did you see The Substance with me in Toronto or no?
No, I don't think I did. You know what I saw with you? The worst movie I've ever seen.
Oh,
Joker 2.
Joker 2.
Yeah.
Joker 2 is a rough watch. That was your birthday pick.
It was my birthday
Actually, that
movie.
would be a Rolex made of sandpaper. I love you guys.
You were just laying into me. I don't think Harvey Weinstein is funny. I hate him. He sucks. The movie pick was what?
Joker. I mean, Joker Folie à Deux is. I just couldn't believe how boring it was. I'm watching this fucking
songs,
thing.
Every time they started a new song, it was like we're doing another song.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. And there's like one cool like when they're
Amber
running.
was with us. That we had a crew.
Yeah, we had a crew.
When they're running out, when they like start the fight, and they're like running out of the Arkham Asylum or whatever. Like that whole thing of they're running out of the prison. It's like that's kind of the one fun sequence of the movie. It was like, okay, maybe this is going someplace, and then that's the absolute peak.
I know. I liked in the beginning when they were like stuck on that traffic jam on the ramp, and they get out and they're like dun 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 dun. Another Day of Sun or whatever.
Yeah, that's great.
I have an issue with that whole sequence because it feels
from LA land.
From LA land. It feels very non-diegetic. Is that the way it is? It feels like it's not coming from the world. That was my issue.
You mean
with
the mix?
Yeah, the mix sounds like in musicals. I want it to seem like they're singing the music live.
out there in the world.
Out there in the world, and that is my one holdup with La La Land.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about because it's like there's like beep beep honk, and then it's like
yes,
la do ba boo kee boo beep boo. We're like, where's this woman's voice coming from?
Yes,
sure.
A studio somewhere.
Yeah,
that is my and like with Fiddler on the Roof, I watched Fiddler on the Roof, which I love. And
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Good movie. Good musical.
You would love it.
Yeah.
How do you know? Say 3 things I'd like about it.
If I were a rich man.
I haven't seen it, but I know the song.
Yeah.
There's great dancing. There's great music.
Because remember when Gwen Stefani used that for her Rich Girl song?
Oh, yeah. If I was a
That's
rich
why
girl.
I know about
Yeah.
it.
That was really fun.
At my college graduation, the ladies in front of me who didn't know me and probably thought I was a loser had BANANAS on their graduation caps.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
I almost said Gwen Stefani went to my high school, and I was just like, that's just a lie. Why would I say that?
Why would you lie like that?
Well, because they're like a number like look, my high school, Long Beach Poly High, as Homo Scholars and Champions, does
Poly
have
High.
Yeah, does have
wow, every guy gets 3 girlfriends. Okay.
Yeah. We had a number of notable figures who went there. Warren G, Snoop Dogg, Tony Gwynn, R.I.P. Billie Jean King, the tennis great, opera singer Marilyn Horne.
I went to incel prep. Cameron
Deshaun Jackson, the wide receiver,
right,
and Cameron Diaz. Yeah.
Wait.
He says it weird.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
She went to your high school?
Yeah.
It's not interesting. It's just strange. I don't know what his deal is.
How many years apart did you ever get to see her at her locker?
I never saw her. No.
So how do you know she even went there?
That's a good point.
It's a great question. It's a great question. My math teacher taught her, so like there was that connection. She could have been a liar. She could have been full of shit.
Your math teacher taught her.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Did a really bad job. I'm just saying, like I think if you're
an actor.
If you're a math teacher and your student becomes an actor, like you did something wrong.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
She should have been a mathematician, you're saying.
Well, I'm just saying if your teacher was any good, Cameron Diaz would be like a groundbreaking mathematician right now.
She'd be like an astrophysicist.
Yeah, do you want to name the teacher just so we can say that they suck at their job?
No.
You're going to protect the integrity of...
No, I don't want to do that to someone who is teaching at a public school.
That's fair.
But you're fine to shit talk Cameron Diaz.
I didn't start that. I didn't start that. Hold on.
You're acting like vermin.
I'm starting problems.
You're starting problems.
Yeah. Well, so I'm gonna be oscillating my hate towards like one side of the room to the other. So it's like you can feel that it's off you now. Right?
I feel it feels great.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the eye of Sauron is firmly on me now. I had here's my thing about Joker 2. There's that scene where they like fuck in the bathroom. I'm like, why did
that was it was in the prison cell.
In the prison cell.
Or did they fuck again in the bathroom?
I
that was
remember.
The least enjoyable moment of ever being in a movie theater for me.
Yeah,
of
the
my
conjugal
life.
visit, it's so fucking
and how he was like, can you put it in?
Yeah, he doesn't know how to fuck.
That was really, really scary.
It felt like it was the director being being so spiteful towards the fans of the first Joker movie that he wanted to be like, you are all incels and you would not even know what to do with a woman if you got one of them. But like it's
But just to be clear, meekly saying, can you put it in is not sexy.
She looks down at what you're packing. No. Rub against the surface.
Jesus Christ.
Rub against the surface.
Yeah, that movie's so boring.
It was bad. It was interesting to go into a Canadian movie theater. We were up in Canada.
Yeah, you thought that was like an experience?
I mean, it's very different from the theaters are a little bit different.
How?
They don't got AMCs up there?
No, what are they called again?
Cineplex? Odeon?
Oh, Cineplex. They're called Cineplex.
I don't know I actually don't remember what we were at.
We were at a Cineplex.
They have
Okay.
Cineplex
And we were in like the nice version of Cineplex where they like take your order. Like for that one, we were in the nice version of Cineplex where they take your orders. But they're very small. The theaters are still they were tiny.
I did think that was interesting, but I don't think that's a Canadian thing. Don't you find that there's so many different, like Alamo Drafthouse versus the Grove versus wherever you go here, you could say like it's different. So if a Canadian came here and went to Alamo, they'd be like, the theaters in the States are wild.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
guess.
fair.
Yeah, that's fair. That's true. That is true.
It was just an interesting. We were like got some sort of like VIP experience or something, but it was a small theater. I did think that was.
It was a tiny
strange.
theater.
As a Canadian, do you have any allegiance to any Canadian movie theater chain?
Cineplex is kind of like the only one.
That's
we
the only
have.
game in town. Okay.
Yeah, or I guess we used to have like Cinema City 12. I liked that, but
Okay.
everything got eaten up by Big Pharma.
Yeah.
Big popcorn.
Yeah, big popcorn. It's a fucking shame. We've talked about it with everyone about Canada, and you are from Canada.
Yes.
Wags, take over. This is what you usually do.
Yeah, you are from Canada. What's it like?
We already talked about this on when
We
you guys
did.
were doing your like
When
Tim
Toronto,
Hortons.
we did. Yeah, we talked about that up there.
Yeah.
Toronto, yes.
Toronto. And didn't we do some sort of what were we eating? We had like Hawkins cheesies.
That's right.
Yeah, the Hawkins
those Hawkins
cheeses.
cheeses
And we
good.
had Canadian Kit Kat.
We
And
did
then we did
USA
this-
versus America.
Yeah.
Canadian Kit Kats were
And
better.
then we did Smarties
Strictly
versus
spirit.
M&M.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah. Canada fucking.
This was
mopped the
pre-Trump.
floor
This
with
was
the
Biden
US.
era when we were
This was
doing
Biden era, and
Mhm.
Canada was still showing its supremacy. And now it's like it's not even a fucking like. What are we doing?
Did you have
It's like
any?
we're messed down here.
You're not from Toronto,
No, I'm from Edmonton.
but did you have any great eats while we were in Toronto, or any places that you went back to that you wanted to visit while we?
Yeah,
were
remember we all. First of all, you got pizza you brought us pizza one day on set, and that was incredible.
Yeah, in Hamilton. Hamilton had
That
great
was-
pizza.
That was dope. And then there was that restaurant that we all kind of were like alternating going to because we wouldn't dare be seen there at the same time.
Oh, like-
Lee.
yes, Lee. Yeah, Lee Restaurant. Yes,
And so
yeah.
the recommendation for that tall salad came to me through it was like telephone. Everyone
Yes.
had gone to this restaurant. They were like, got to get that tall salad.
And you know what? He had the tall
I
slaw.
enjoyed the tall salad.
And you know what? I was devastated to hear that was the wreck because I've never enjoyed. I would never order a salad at a
Yeah,
restaurant. What a
slaw's-
waste of being at a restaurant.
Slaw is not fun. And then
But
also,
then when they brought it to the table, I was like, holy shit, we're having
Yeah.
something amazing. And it was incredible.
It's good as hell.
and that guy Saucer Lee, is his name Saucer?
think it's
Lee?
Saucer.
Imagine being
Saucer
a
Lee.
cook named Saucer.
I know. You imagine?
Saucer pan lid.
But someone said he doesn't share tips or something. I don't know.
Oh, is he a bad guy?
I think he might
That's
be a
a bummer.
bad guy
He doesn't
in some
share
way.
tips. He wasn't there, was he?
He actually was there the day Joe and I went for dinner there, and he was there.
Saucer Lee has a controversy. The controversy for Saucer Lee, he lies about his name being Saucer, and also in 2017,
Kaiser's saucer.
servers are alleged they were required to give back a very large percentage of their tips, up to $1,000 per month, to cover costs like broken dishes, unpaid customer bills, and even wages.
That's messed up.
So yeah,
Up to $1,000. That
Yeah.
sucks.
that's a lot of money.
I did
Yeah.
when I was bartending and serving when I first started have to, if someone dined and dashed on you, it came out of your tips. The
That's
restaurant
That
didn't
sucks.
need it.
That's insane.
The second restaurant I worked in, when I worked at Salty Pig, they would cover it unless it happened to you too much. And then they were like, you're not paying attention.
This is another thing about Canadian supremacy. They got the machine.
Yeah.
The bill
Bert
pay system
Kreischer?
is like,
Oh.
Florence Ann?
you know when you pay, you know this.
Yes, but you know
It's a
what?
little thing.
Great White has that here because they are an Australian restaurant from the Commonwealth. It's
Yeah.
like we just know how to do it.
It is a better way to
It's a
do
better pay
things.
system.
It
You don't have to
is.
wait for your server doesn't have to do the extra legwork of they drop off your bill, they leave, they come back, they take your payment, they come. There's all these. There's an
I'm
extra
going to say
transaction.
one bad thing about it.
Yeah.
If, let's say we're having a meal.
Yeah.
And then normally in the American way, we get our little plastic tray and we're chatting. We both chuck our cards in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not fast enough, that machine comes around, whoever's holding their cart is going to end up paying for the meal.
Because they'll just go straight to them.
Yeah, because and then it's like you don't do the whole. Then the other person, if they're too slow, you're already tapping, and now
Right.
it's over.
Because you want to do the show of like I'll chip in on this and wait for them to say no, and
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
can feel good about yourself and get a
Yeah.
free meal.
Looks
But-
like someone's forgiven their laptop. You're coming back around on machines again here, Wags.
I think the machine is just a clearly better payment system.
You know what I saw once
Yeah.
What's
at a restaurant? I was eating, and beside me there was a man and a woman like on a first date, and I get really distracted if I can hear people talking, especially if they start doing what do you do for work? And then I know it's new, and now I'm like obsessed.
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
So they're chatting, they're having their whole date, and then he went to the bathroom and the waitress brought the check and she was and the girl went, he's in the bathroom. Can you take that away and just bring it back in like 2 minutes? And so then she went away and then the guy came back from the bathroom and he sat down and then the waitress came and put it and she was like, I got this. He was like, no, please. Like they fought over it.
Wow.
Because she had sent it away so that they could have the fight.
That's adorable.
I thought it was like pretty cool to like peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
What a liar she is.
And that's that incel high. Pipe it up. Your training
prep.
stays with you. Yeah.
No, that's very cute.
What were the uniforms at incel prep, by the way?
The uniforms at incel prep were Doughboys t-shirts. That is also my nightmare. If you were to watch, if you were at a restaurant and I came in on a first date, which I have not gone on a first date in a long time, but if that were to happen, I would be like mortified of you seeing me.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like if that was us and I came out of the bathroom and saw you had sent the bill away?
Oh no, I'm just saying if you even were like there when I was on a first date.
Oh yeah.
I would be so self-conscious.
You mean like us being friends?
Like
yes. Of
Yeah,
course. I mean, that could never happen.
I mean, but
I guess I wouldn't assume you were on a first. I would be really trying not listen because I know you.
Yeah.
Like I think that would be the respectful thing. But or we'd probably just push the tables together, I guess.
Yeah, that's actually
fun.
probably the smart thing to do.
What's the level of friendship you have to have with someone where you see them at the table next to you and you push the tables together versus not?
I mean, I would do that with like Mitch. But I think, right? But
yeah, I would hope so. What the fuck are you talking about?
But like beyond, I don't know.
I think that if I was on a date.
Yeah, is the scenario I see that Mitch is on a first date, or is it just?
Hold on,
Mitch
are
is
you
just
married?
There? Yeah.
Okay, he's on a first date with the woman that hit your wife with a car and never apologized.
Probably not going to push the tables together.
So it's like you guys want to push the tables together, but the girls are not down for it.
No, I'd probably.
I guess we probably wouldn't.
I probably wouldn't be down with it either. I'd probably be pretty peeved at this woman.
I know. I have a pitch for you guys. What you could do? You could push your chairs together and sit kind of like get back to back, so that you can still talk and hang out with each other and keep the ladies as far apart as possible.
And so we're like in the the middle of the row of the restaurant with our chairs
and
out.
Then you guys can, if you dangle a hand down by your side, you can hold hands through the meal, and no one will even know.
Through a tense moment of conversation, we kind of go ass to ass, and we can whisper over each other's shoulder.
Yes, exactly.
Ass to ass.
Yeah.
Why are you putting into
Requiem for a Dream
Requiem
style?
for a Dream terms? I think that you and I should sit together, and your lovely wife and my date should hash it out.
Oh,
because
really?
I think that's the only way you're going to get around. I think you got to hash it out. And I also, you got to know this about me with this lady. I love her.
Yeah,
and she's going to be a part of my life.
Did you know that she had done that though? Or you knew she had done it, but she never told you who the victim was?
She never told me who the victim was.
And now suddenly you're like putting it together. You're like, oh shit.
Yes.
I really think that would drive a schism through the podcast. I would have a hard time sustaining it.
If my girlfriend, if the woman who I was on a date with had hit your wife, and I guess she was on foot and she hit her and she went like rolled over the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there would be a slight schism.
I think that that would just be a hard thing for me to get over personally.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think I'd be able to like continue doing the podcast with you.
But
And in fact, I probably wouldn't talk to you in general.
Well, hold on a second. First of all, he's starting to act like this has happened. So we need to slow down
happened.
a second. And second of all, I think I would break up with this lady who hit your wife with her car.
No, but Mitch, you don't understand the way you feel about her. You're like, you guys are literally having a screaming match. She's like, dude, like she hit my, and you're like, I haven't ever felt this way about someone before.
Now this is different.
Well, I haven't felt this way about someone before either.
Well, and I know you love your wife.
Yeah.
No, but he's saying the anger he feels towards your girlfriend. He's never felt such anger.
Yes, right.
Look, let them hash it out. Let them talk.
And then I'm like, and then the waitress comes in and she's like, oh, somebody ordered a big kiddie pool filled with Jell-O?
Hold on.
There's only one way to settle this. It's wrestling time.
Mitch and I get in the ring.
We eat the Jell-O clean.
But my wife and the woman who hit her with her car like have a long conversation. They come back to us like, hey, we decided we're gonna leave both of you.
Would you guys eat Jell-O that you had been in?
Yeah, I would.
That's a great question. This is hard for me because like foot,
Like while you're still in it?
Foots.
I would, yeah.
So you're in it and eating it?
You know, I actually have done something like this is occurring to me now. And now I'm wondering if I'm okay. Because it was like for a photo shoot, which now I'm like, was it like a perverted thing?
This is, we did when in Birthday Boys, we did Seven Brothers Brewery where we were swimming in beer and pretending to drink it. And
but you didn't actually drink it. But if you were alone in a tub of beer, would you have been drinking it? I don't think.
I guess that is as gross as having water in your mouth in a pool.
Was
right?
that actual?
Never want.
Was that actual beer in that sketch?
No, it was just like yellow water.
Okay.
Ew, yellow water.
Yeah, we made it. We made the water. But I've done similar stuff to this too, where you're like eating stuff that you're in or whatever. Probably different, but just like a fat guy in like a big thing of stuff that I'm also eating.
That's the kind of thing you would do as like a Funny or Die branded thing for like Hormel chili. You're like in a big chili bowl like in a diaper, just like baby likes his chili.
But if you're in a diaper, how does anyone know you're in a diaper if you're in the chili?
That's a great question. Well,
unless you're on like a little, like you're floating on a pool noodle or something. Your little legs are up in the air and you're on your belly, kind of like.
Or you get lowered into it, like by like the classic. You know what I'm saying? Like the classic.
Oh yeah.
Movies.
Or you go like, look at this, and you do like the classic handstand thing where you put your head underwater and then you lift your little diaper butt and your legs out.
I think you probably do that, and then they add a fart sound effect in post.
Yeah, add it in post.
I think the fart sound effect really made the piece come together. That's fucking you talking to me about it.
I got paid $100 to direct it.
It makes the company $6 million. I think it is gross.
We talk. I shouldn't say this on the podcast.
Come on.
I just remember they're actors we know. I won't dox them. But Funny or Die, when I worked there, we saw an internal like PDF that was being distributed to ad agencies of like what they, like how much it would cost to get one of these, like how much it would cost for a video, and it just like got all the production costs involved or whatever. But then it had like headshots of these actors, and it said like no cost.
Oh, I know,
just,
like,
I
know this story.
So like the idea was these people were going to be unpaid to do like a fucking.
Were they people that you knew? Were they?
Yeah.
That's sad because they're probably like up and coming improvisers.
Yeah.
Also, people who are really good. Yeah. It was crazy.
Just such a shitty company.
It was All Stars, is what.
All Stars, and All Stars were like included. Was the idea.
It was like Jaleel White, $500,000. All Stars, you get them for free. Like you get them for free.
It's fucking horrible.
Yeah. Anyways,
Sick Town.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that well.
Yeah. Still mad about it.
And when we told all the people who were the All Stars, they were really mad.
Understandably
very mad about it.
But wait, so these were like, I'm not.
We'll tell you more off air.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
I think of Blue wrestling in Old School when Blue was wrestling the ladies in Old School, and they were in that's the last Jello match I remember. Jello matches have kind of gone away.
I feel
very sadly.
Jello it's a relic of a different era.
Yeah.
Rest in power to Blue. You're my boy, Blue. You were at a lake.
Yes, I was in a lake today.
I was at lake.
I did get some lake water in my mouth.
Do you like?
And also, by the way, people drink this lake water.
No.
Lake Arrowhead.
Arrowhead
water.
I don't think it's the same source. I think there's a difference.
They probably chuck it through a couple filters.
Yeah.
But Arrowhead is what that is from, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Why would you want to drink water from a lake?
I don't think you can drink water where boats are like zooming around with gas.
Well, you can if you microwave it for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, fair.
I think that's what it says on the back of the bottle. It says Arrowhead, and then in the fine print, microwave for 10 minutes.
Take off cap and microwave in bottle for 10 minutes.
There was some article I read about like how much there's this highly trafficked like tourist lake and how much human feces they found inside of it. I was like, that's fucking awful. I don't want to think about that.
Well, that's the thing. People are shitting in lakes. Things are shitting in lakes.
Yeah.
And like, where's it supposed to go?
They're just pissing and shitting. And it just.
She was for the Cheshire Cat was just laughing for some reason. I don't know why.
Poop is funny.
Oh, that's why.
I just think you're a truly sick fuck if you go into a lake and you just
saying that to Amelia.
Amelia, I think you're a truly sick fuck, but you know that. I think you as an individual are a truly sick fuck if you go into a lake and you just, cinch down your board shorts and drop a deuce to the lake. Like that's fucking.
People do it though. I mean,
they do it.
Kids were doing it at summer camp.
Yeah.
I shit in a pool once when I was in high school. Like I did it intentionally.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's rough stuff.
I didn't sell prep.
Well, yeah, and incel prep.
That's gym class, baby. That's just a regular Monday. So, walk us through it.
pooping it. We were drunk and I had to go to the bathroom and we were pool jumping.
Okay.
And
Isn't it funny that we say like go to the bathroom in the pool? It's like you didn't go to the bathroom. You went to the pool.
That's true.
I went to the pool.
Like that's like being like I'm gonna go to the office in my jeans.
This is the
It's true.
Like, what does it even mean?
Well, linguistics is descriptive, not prescriptive. But it is interesting to say because you would say I went to the bathroom in my pants if you weren't going to say shit my pants. If you're trying to be a little bit more.
Yeah, because if you said I went to the bathroom in my pants, it's like making me think you went into a stall, you locked the door, and then you shit yourself.
This makes me feel bad because we were pool hopping and I shit in a pool.
Yeah.
This was just a regular civilian's pool.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you were like, you guys, watch this. I'm gonna do the funniest thing, and you didn't even do it for a joke.
It was honestly because I had to go to the bathroom so bad, and I jumped in a pool and I shit. This is one of the worst things I've ever it's one of the worst things I've ever done in my life. And I shit in the pool and like a rabbit turd came out. That's all I could manage at that point.
Well, why'd you have to go so bad? It was just a rabbit turd.
Because I have constipation issues. And then the next year I went to the doctor and they put a camera up my butt and I was filled with shit. That is the truth.
You were filled with pool water.
I was. I don't condone it. I am sorry for the person who I did it to. And it was a bad. And maybe I even cut this out because people maybe will attack me for this.
For pooping a rabbit turd in a pool?
Yes. I think they might.
Well,
I was a dumb teenage boy who had to poop and I pooped in someone's pool.
I know how you can make it better.
It was It was actually Jeff Bezos' pool.
Oh, see, that's
there you
okay.
Go.
That's fine.
Fuck him. Let's get into Mount Clowntmore. Mitch, this was your pitch. We're each doing our top 4 clowns.
Let me just say this. We're going to do our top 4 clowns.
As a Canadian,
Mount Clowntmore.
As a Canadian, do you have context for Mount Rushmore? You know what that is.
Yeah.
What the fuck sort
I
of
don't
question
know.
is that?
I don't know. I'm not trying to take I'm not trying to be so jingoistic that we're taking American things for granted. Not all this stuff is known.
You're being
globally.
Jingo Unchained, but I do know what it is. It's the 4, and I've heard that it's smaller than you think it is.
Yeah, it is small.
Why'd you look at me?
I sat beside you on a first date once.
It's me immediately
That's
apologizing.
your opening line.
I just want to start some things off.
It's smaller than you think it is. And by that I mean the shits I do in pools.
We all know about Niagara Falls. Why?
That's
Why
right.
wouldn't they know about Mount Rushmore?
But Niagara Falls is on both sides.
It's on both sides
It
of
is
the border.
true.
Yeah.
It is. It does. It's on both sides, but the Canadian side is a much
Bigger.
It is bigger.
So think of 4 big clown heads up there on this hypothetical Mount Clowntmore that is smaller than you think. And we are. I guess we'll do this mission as we'll each take turns.
This was supposed to be the final big blowout of Twisted Monthal.
Yeah.
And I was going to have 2 of my favorites here, Jono Wilson, Lisa Gilroy. Jono has dropped out of the episode.
Because he heard you were doing this stupid fucking Mount Clowntmore thing.
And honestly, Jono, we're pissed off. We're pissed, right, Wags?
I'm not going to say that to Jono.
We're pissed off.
I will say, as soon as you texted and said Jono can't do it anymore, and we both knew that, we called each other at the same time. Me and Jono.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah, because we were just like, we got to talk then. I thought we were going to be hanging out.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So
A great
we
hang.
got a little chat in anyways.
It's nice
Jono
to have
was-
a non-monetized conversation, though. That's fun.
Yeah.
And he booked work. We're happy for you, Jono.
Way to go, Jono.
If I were you, I would have chosen Doughboys over the work, but that's fine.
Do you know what he booked?
What was it?
He's doing this thing. It's like a found footage Epstein Island thing. I think it's going to be a huge hit. I mean, honestly, he could play Epstein, couldn't he? He's handsome.
Yeah, he really could.
Epstein looks good. Say what you want about the guy, but Epstein looked good.
I mean, you're not wrong.
He looked all right. He's a little waxy in a little way, right? Wasn't Epstein a little
Egg-shaped
waxy?
penis, apparently.
Oh, right.
Egg
Yeah.
shaped
Yeah,
penis.
that was the allegation.
heart shaped box.
Yeah.
Wait, like one of those like egg shakers, or I guess just an egg.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was just like had it was very bulbous at the base, and then went to like kind of a more pointed taper.
Hard or soft?
I mean, I don't know.
How do you like it? Isn't that what they ask at a diner? Egg shaped penis. How do you want it cooked? Scramble that motherfucker.
And Liam Neeson, Evian bottle. We can talk about
That's
all
true.
the weird shaped hogs.
Wait, people say Liam Neeson's penis is an Evian bottle.
That's right.
That was Janice Dickinson, I think, in her memoir, said that she hooked up with him, and it looked like an Evian bottle fell out of his.
You're
pants.
saying Evian. What's that?
Evian.
Evian.
Avion.
Evian.
Evian.
Okay, Evian.
Evian.
It's not Avion.
Avian implies like flight.
Avian.
No, that's a bird.
Evian.
That's a flu.
Evian.
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 I thought it was Avion.
No, you're wrong.
I know it's an E, but I thought it was pronounced Avion.
What movie is this from? Your parents named you after bottled water.
Wait, what is that from?
Evian. Your parents named you after bottled water.
I know this movie. It's not the same hog movie.
Yeah, it is. It's Superstar.
Oh,
okay.
The villain
okay,
girl's name is Evian. Anyways,
love Molly Shannon.
Okay, so Janice Dickinson said that, huh?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I just don't know if she can be trusted.
Wow.
That's fair.
Mm.
That is. Well, I don't know why you think.
Because was
but
she
I'm
saying
with
that
you.
for size or for screw off top?
I think for size. I don't think
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think he had like a flat top of his dick that you could,
Did you guys
Unscrew.
ever in high school? This seems like an incel prep thing, but like you take an empty water bottle and you would like twist it in the middle, give it like a waist, and then keep twisting it till it gets so tight that the pop comes off
yes.
like a gunshot.
Mm-hmm,
Do you think she did that with his dick?
Yeah, I think that's probably how he climaxed.
Yeah, it's definitely how it climaxed.
Damn.
By the way, we shot a lot at an old abandoned school. You and I for Twisted Metal season 2.
Very cool.
We were at in Hamilton. We were at an abandoned school.
It was spooky in there.
It was spooky in there, and also there was a bunch of stuff on the wall on the chalkboard about Pennywise because they had just shot the It series in there, so there was all like this Pennywise stuff on the chalkboard.
Are you trying to bring it back to the clown countdown? The Clowntdown?
The Clowntdown, as we each craft our Mount Clowntmores. Mitch, how do you want to do this? Should we take turns?
Yeah, can we not repeat picks? That makes it fun because we're gonna have to think of 12 clowns.
Okay, I want to go first then.
Okay, Lisa, you're a guest. You
What
get
the
first
fuck?
pick.
My first guy is Ronnie McJohnny.
Wow.
Was that anybody else's clown? Best clown?
It was on my list of clowns.
Now you have to think of a new one.
I know, that's fucked up.
Mitch, I will let you go second, and we can just each take turns here. But why is that your pick?
Because he makes the yummiest food and he's tall and his dick's like an Evian bottle.
Ron McDonald
ironic.
has an Evian bottle?
Actually, no, he has a cup of orange juice.
Wait. I thought you said Ronnie McJohnny, and I was like, that's a different guy.
No,
I thought
Ron,
it was a different
what?
guy.
wait, Ron,
I was
you
like-
know a clown named Ronnie McJohnny?
I didn't, but you both knew it.
You psychopath?
You
You were
both
gonna
act-
let Ronnie
you both
McJohnny
knew it.
go?
So
Wait,
I was
this
gonna
is
be
like
like-
a social experiment. You were just like, oh yeah, immediately you were like, yeah, I have to assimilate or I'll be killed.
I was just gonna roll with it because I was like, okay, no one else is throwing a
reacting.
flag on the play on Ronnie McJohnny.
Ronnie
Damn.
McJohnny?
This
Ronald
is making
McDonald.
me wish we would have got together ahead of time and made up 3 clowns that don't exist.
Ronald McDonald is a great pick, especially in the context of this podcast. Going number 1 overall makes a ton of sense. Yeah, he's really fun. They buried Ronald McDonald. They don't want to let Ronald McDonald
They
out
just brought him
anymore.
back for just this month,
They
right? Isn't
buried him alive?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, they
You can
buried
see
him
red
alive.
shoes sticking out of the
Oh,
ground.
that's scary. They bring him out on Halloween though.
Yeah, but they put a flashlight in his
Flashlight.
They put a flashlight in his in his coffin, so he went out with a smile on his face.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. He always has a smile. I've never seen him not smiling.
It's true. Do you think, is that your favorite McDonald Land character? Because I mean, I certainly am partial to the Grimace, but I also love
Grimace is almost
I love
too big
the
at this point.
Hamburglar.
The
You
Hamburger is a
call
lot
Grimace
of fun.
the Grimace. Is he the Grimace or is he just Grimace?
I think Grimace, but you can call him the Grimace. I've heard both.
Interesting name for such a jolly little guy.
Yeah.
He was also originally he was a monster. He was actually kind of more of a villain.
Yeah,
when
he
was
had
created.
8 limbs. He was like an octopus, and he was holding a milkshake
gun?
in each one. And yeah,
But isn't it interesting that like what's going on with like the ad execs? Like they sat down and they were like, let's call this guy who stands for McDonald's Grimace. Like let's
right.
call him like an unhappy face.
Yeah,
It's not really making me hungry for French fries.
It did make me think as a kid that grimace meant the opposite of what it means.
So you thought a grimace was a smile.
I thought it was a smile. Yeah.
You know what I thought? A frown was this. It's not.
No, it's more of an eye thing.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Wait, a frown is
I
more
thought
of an
frown was
eye
this.
thing?
But it's this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frowns is eyes?
No, it's not an upside down
frown
smile,
is when
it's
you
a
crinkle
furrowed brow.
your brows together. That's frowning.
This is frowning?
Yeah,
But
you're
this
frowning.
is not frowning.
I thought that was turn that frown upside down, is what they say.
Yeah, maybe that means do a handstand. I know that's why I think I thought that, but I learned it from a book.
Wow.
What's the book?
How to frown. No, it was like, when you're reading like a narrative and it's like she frowned something, it was like her brows knitted together in a frown.
Yeah, sure.
And I was like, her brows went all the way down to her mouth? Like, what?
That doesn't, that I'm
And then I Googled it and I was like, huh, sure enough.
I bet it means both to some degree, but yeah.
This is fucked up.
Isn't it fucked up?
Can I say one more thing I learned about books?
Please.
Someone on TikTok, a British person was like, because did you guys read Harry Potter? Or do you ever read British books?
We were just slightly too old. I was like 16 years old when it came out, and I felt like it was just slightly younger than me.
Oh, you didn't want to read it to relate to the girls you were dating? To Catch a Predator 101. But anyways, in there, the characters, they always say ERM.
Yeah.
And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, Hermione's thinking, she goes, we should go to the whatever. Then some British person on TikTok was like, I just found out Americans think we're saying we're saying That's how British people spell
right. It's like
it's ERM.
Yeah, because they don't say R.
That's insane. Because
so in our books, when someone's thinking, they go I don't know where it is. But in a British book, it's spelled ERM.
That's insane.
It's like arse for ass. It's the same principle.
What?
Arse for ass.
What? Oh, arse.
ARSE.
Oh my God! You're blowing my mind.
Yeah.
Arse for ass.
Why do you have to be such an ass?
Yeah.
Oh, I never put it together.
Yeah.
Being doesn't sound like
Yeah, to a British person it does. You understand?
Doesn't it feel like them?
This is my biggest issue with J.K.
with
Rowling.
A British accent.
Yeah.
No, say
say
Doesn't it feel like them Brits invented English, but now they don't know? Like they shouldn't have
They've
it
lost
anymore.
the plot.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, it's ours now. North America should take ownership of English.
J.K. Rowling sucks. There is a new Potter series coming out. Were you a big Potterhead?
Not. I really enjoyed the books, but I wasn't like wearing the merch or like talking about what house I belonged to.
Yeah. Okay. I was a Goosebumps boy.
Oh.
So I went to Goosebumps book reading club. In the basement of
haunted library.
It was a library. It was in the basement of the library.
So what was the club? Everyone sits in silence and reads whatever they're reading.
We would discuss the book. We would read the book and then discuss it.
Give me a taste of give me a sentence that you're sure was said in that room at one point.
Okay. I thought Monster Juice was really scary, and I thought when the hamster grew, it was the scariest part. Is probably what was happening.
That makes me want to cry.
This big old monster was a little boy who liked books at one point.
And it's just so cute. It's such a middle-aged woman activity to be doing.
I loved Goosebumps. That was my first intro into horror stuff because I was always afraid of horror movies when I was younger. Yeah. And then
you were 26 years old when you're in this.
And that's what I said about Monster Blood, by the way, not Monster Juice. You were a Goosebumps boy, right?
No, I never really got into Goosebumps.
It's got to be a better word for you guys. Goosebumps boy is not cutting it for me. It's got to be Goosebimbos or something.
Ooh, I like that.
Goosebimbos is good.
Goosebimbo.
I was more. I liked Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I read the shit out of that.
Have you ever read Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark?
I think so. Yeah. Oh, I was just actually having a debate about this with a friend, and we never Googled it to find out. So maybe you guys know. Tailipo?
Tailipo?
Where you have my Tailipo? Where's my Tailipo? Where is my Tailipo?
That might be a scary story to tell in the dark.
Because I was I think it's an Edgar Allan Poe story, but maybe I'm just thinking that because of the word Tailipo.
What's the resolution of Tailipo? Or is that all you know?
I think somebody's got to die.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark was genuinely scary for young readers.
Yeah, sure.
And the illustrations were scary. They made a movie.
The illustrations were scary. I do remember those.
Yeah.
Where's Tailipo from?
Emma, you got any context for Tailipo?
I'm looking it up. Spelling it is weird.
Taley.
It's coming up Tail.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. That's actually right. I think it's the tail of a creature, and he calls his tail his Tailipo.
Is this one of those ones like the Viper, where the resolution is kind of it's a punchline?
Oh yeah,
because I
am the Vindo Viper.
The Viper is coming on the Vindo Viper. Yeah,
by Joanna C. Galdone. I think it's just
so it wasn't a book.
I don't think it's part of a series.
Wow.
I think it just is Tailipo.
What is it?
But I think it's based on an old
It's the
ghost
tail
story.
Okay.
It says it refers to a creature in Appalachian folklore, often described as a monstrous cat-like being with glowing eyes and a long tail.
Would you want to be a ghost if you weren't you weren't paying some karmic price, but rather you just got to have a little fun with it.
Yeah, but how long do I have to have fun for?
Is it an eternity thing?
Yeah, because if it's nothing is fun for eternity. Unless it's, basking in the light of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Right, sure. Well, you get to do. How about you get to do this for like, basically like a college term. Like it's 4 years, and then you graduate to heaven.
4 years is too long. I'll do it for 4 weeks.
Do I know I'm a ghost? Am I having fun with it? Because
yes, you know you're a ghost. You get to have fun with it. You get to like rattle stuff.
Can I go on it? Do I need to go on an airplane, or can I just fly there?
You have to go on a ghost plane.
What?
Yeah.
I have to go through Ghost TSA?
Yeah.
That sucks. I don't want to be a ghost.
Well, you get ghost.
Wouldn't it just be terrible if like I was like, yeah, you get to be a ghost, and you're picturing like you'd be in this room with us and you do your pranks, but it's like, what if you became a ghost and suddenly the room's packed shoulder to shoulder with everyone being like, there's not enough room here, so we ghosts. It wouldn't be fun at all.
This is not the scenario, but I'm saying like this is more of a you get to kind of hand pick which home you're going to. All right. You get to handpick where you're gonna go. You get to you have your choice of domicile. You're gonna go in there. You know what the family is. You know what they're afraid of. You get to go.
Can
in there
I
and have
get
a little
scared
bit of fun.
though? Like, are there I don't want to get scared. I only
as a ghost.
Yeah.
You know what? You are gonna get scared because I'll tell you why. Say you're a ghost and you're like, I'm gonna go to the scary house where these people live in the woods. You're still gonna have to walk around that house with all the lights off. Even though you are the ghost.
And there's other ghosts or like demons I can see too.
I never thought about being a ghost being scary, but I guess
think it
is
because I don't like to be anywhere with the lights off.
Yeah.
We need to talk to R.L. Stein to figure this out.
Mitch, let's get your first pick for Mount Clowntmore. We gotta get through this.
We gotta get through this. We're having fun.
God, we gotta get through this.
My first pick for my Mount Clowntmore.
Yeah.
Sweet Tooth himself. I'm sorry, I'm taking him off the board. Sweet Tooth.
Who's
your
that?
Twisted Monthal castmate.
Oh, that's the character you played in The Mask, right? Didn't everyone ask you that forever?
Everyone will be like, "Is that you behind the mask?" I'm like, "No,
Before the
I'm
show
in
came
any
out.
scene you watched.
Yeah.
I'm with the guy in the mask."
Yeah.
But a lot of people,
maybe they thought it was like a Parent Trap thing where you were playing both characters.
I mean, only in insult to Samoa Joe that people, a much more buff, strong man than I am.
But you did the voice for Sweet Tooth.
I did do the voice for Sweet Tooth.
That makes sense.
Sweet Tooth, great pick. My number one.
Did you get 2 in a row?
Me?
Are we doing snake?
No, let's not do snake style. We can
Okay.
just go. We don't need to do this like a draft.
Okay.
Draft style.
We can do draft style. There's an old short story that I like. A man goes to the doctor and says he's depressed. He tells the doctor that life is harsh and empty. The doctor says, the great clown Pagliacci is in town tonight. Go see him. That will cheer you up. The man bursts into tears and replies, but doctor,
I am Pagliacci.
I pick Pagliacci the sad clown.
Oh my God.
Well,
Pagliacci the sad clown.
Yeah.
You know what's really interesting?
What?
That I read for the first time in like a Robin Williams in memoriam post.
Wow.
And my next clown was going to be Patch Adams.
Wow.
Patch Adams is a great pick.
That's a great pick.
I wrote in a Robin Williams in memoriam, Jeannie, you're free. You're spelled Y-O-U-R.
Oh.
Patch Adams. Do you? I love Robin Williams. Obviously, I didn't know. I don't think I love the movie Patch Adams.
I don't remember a thing about it. I'm trying to fucking play your guys' stupid little game.
Funny Doctor is the whole thing.
I'm just trying to think of any clowns I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one, Wags, and you're gonna regret.
Wow.
Not taking it, but I'm gonna take Krusty the Clown.
Krusty the Clown was on my list. I was definitely hoping for him or Ronald McDonald in my first couple of picks. Unfortunately, I'm going to come away empty-handed. I'm not going to have either of those, but I am going to have...
I mean, you could have probably saved Pagliucci or whatever the fuck his name is. I think he probably would have still been on the board at the end of the entire pick.
No, I wanted Pagliacci on my roster, and I want this next clown on my roster as well. So I'm taking him now. I'm not leaving anything to chance. WWE superstar Doink the Clown.
That is a great pick.
Doink the Clown?
Doink the Clown.
Great pick.
Emma, can we bring up Doink the Clown for Lisa?
Yes.
Does that include Dink the Clown or can Dink?
I also get Dink.
You get Dink?
I get Doink and Dink.
Holy shit.
They're a package deal.
Doink the Clown, is this like a sentence or a name?
Doink the Clown.
There's Doink the Clown. He was a real wrestler.
He was a real wrestler.
He's scary.
And I believe there were a number of different performers who, like Bozo the Clown, played Doink the Clown.
And will you click on the white background one right there? That one. Will you click on that just so we can see more of Doink?
He's got a great look to him. Just kind of a classic, demented sort of clown sort of vibe.
And then also, can you now Google Dink the Clown so we can show what Weiger also gets with this pick?
I also think if we're thinking of this like a contest, Mitch, we're thinking of this like a competition. My money would be on Samoa Joe, but Doink the Clown could at least mix it up with Sweet Tooth.
You can mix it up.
He'd get in the ring with him.
There's Dink. Doink is holding Dink there. Yeah,
wait, Dink is little?
Dink is a little person. Yeah.
Yes. And he was, in a time where WWE, I'm sure, were very good with.
Yeah, it was a very respectful portrayal.
Yeah. But Dink and Doink were a big part of my childhood.
Yeah.
I think that's a good pick.
Something devastating about being Dink the Clown is that if the font is just a little bit off, it looks like your name's Oink.
That's a great point.
Anyways, I want to tell you guys that you just told me about this clown ranking thing that we were doing right before we started, and I haven't Googled it.
Okay.
You haven't Googled a single clown? That's impressive because I have.
So I have Roll McDowell, and I have Patch.
Yes.
And my third clown of a century, and obviously you two are the biggest clowns I've ever seen. It should round out my four with that, but I'm not gonna. It's too easy, and you don't deserve it, quite frankly. So I'm gonna do Nemo, the clownfish.
Wow, Nemo's a great pick. He's a clownfish.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Can you imagine a stinkier clown?
Yeah, that's true.
Half clown, half fish.
Smells like shit.
Why does he smell like
ocean?
Shit? Oh, because
all those turds down there.
Yeah. And we know who's cooking them up. Are these brown bubbles or are these a billion little rabbit turds?
I did not shit in any pool. That was just a joke. Let me see here. Pee Wee Herman and Sid Caesar.
You shouldn't be able to Google.
I don't think you should. I don't think Pee Wee Herman counts. R.I.P. Paul Rubens.
I don't think he does either. Yeah. But it would be a great choice.
Yeah.
Now, if we were doing best sandwiches, you could say Reuben.
There you go.
But we ain't. So let's, as Weiger said, get fucking through this.
Okay.
Oh my God. 3, 2.
Heath Ledger's Joker's pretty good. I'm not saying I'm going to pick it, but I'm just thinking about Heath Ledger's Joker.
You picked it. By saying it out loud, you picked it.
Wait, really?
And if you say it 2 more times, he'll appear.
Well, because in my mind, Pennywise, but he's also pretty evil.
Yeah, pretty scary.
He's pretty scary. Do I want a scary clown? And if I do a scary clown, don't I want a killer clown?
What are you trying to do? Just burn all the clowns?
I'm not burning any clown. Anyone can take any of these clowns. I think I have to go with another comedy clown, Homie the Clown.
Fuck. Homie the Clown was definitely on my list. Homie, don't play that.
Homie, don't
for
play
my roster,
that.
I guess.
From In Living Color. I'm not sure if you ever watched In Living Color. It was the
Fox sketch show from the 90s.
It was.
Jim Carrey was on it, right?
Yeah, Jim Carrey. That's where Jim Carrey started.
Okay.
And Damon Wayans played Homie the Clown.
Damon Wayans did play Homie the Clown. And Jim Carrey played Fire Marshal Bill.
Yeah.
Oh, right. And didn't he also play like a wacky lifeguard or something?
Yes, he did. Yeah. He played. I think you can't even describe half of the characters he played on the show. They're very outdated. But I feel like Fire Marshal Bill was one of the big ones.
Yes.
He kind of talked like that. He talked like Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
He kind of talked like that. Incredible.
So you're taking Homie the Clown. Pennywise, the Joker, still on the board, as you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go a little bit of a different direction, and this certainly is not going to be, I don't think, a favorite in the room. But I think some of our listeners will like my pick of Final Fantasy VI antagonist Kefka, the villainous clown.
Wow. Anyway, he's singing the song that you and I don't know.
Okay. Okay, then I'm going to say my next clown's going to be Heffernan Kuzi.
What the hell is that?
He's the famous Canadian clown, because your song made me think of his song.
Heffernan Kuzi?
Yeah.
What is his song?
Heffernan, coming to get you.
What the hell?
Heffernan Kuzi rides a motorcycle. He's in the game. He has a game, Heffern and Kuzi.
And
it started as a board game, and then it became one of those like handheld ones that your parents would get you on a road trip.
And they say Heffernan coming to get you?
Heffern and Kuzi coming to get you.
Heffern and Kuzi coming to get you. That rules.
This is.
Can we get a pick of Heffernan and Kuzi for context?
Both of these are nothing to me.
Heffernan Kuzi coming to get you.
I don't know how to spell Heffernan Kuzi.
Yeah, you're probably spelling
every time I'm spelling, I'm just getting literal koozies.
Yeah, I fully made this clown up. Okay, your turn.
Wait, is it really? You're fucking with us. Did you really make it up?
Of course, I was listening to this guy do his stupid fucking clown song. I was like, I can do that. Heffern and Kuzi.
Heffernan
if we're just saying stupid shit now.
Can we get some fan art of Heffernan Kuzi?
Oh, God, they're going to send so much fan art of Heffernan Kuzi.
He's got a motorcycle. We know that much.
And he's coming to get you.
He's coming to get you.
You were very convincing there. You acted the shit out of me. Lucille Ball is mentioned in the list of clowns.
This is like fucking.
Look, I'm just telling you.
Every funny woman's a clown to this guy.
That is not. That's not. Binky the Clown, Wags. Well, you do.
What about Bozo the Clown? He's the most famous one.
You can pick Bozo, or you.
Or what about I'm doing Heffern and Kuzi?
Okay,
I'm just trying to help you so we can get through this.
I have my pick.
Say it then.
And guess what? Mine comes with 2. It's a 2.
Mary-Kate and Ashley?
No, I don't think Mary-Kate and Ashley are a
Clowns?
duo. I'm choosing the wildest pair of clowns there is. The insane clown posse.
Wow,
Wags.
the ICP.
Shaggy, Too Dope, and Violent J.
Wow.
The
Violent J and Silent Bob? I love those clowns. Wow.
Violent J and Silent Bob actually makes more sense together.
Yes.
Because violent rhymes with silent.
Right.
They would be a great duo.
Yeah. Did you ever have a kid like who it said? Because I know.
Did you ever have a kid?
Not yet. No.
Not that you know of.
Silent but deadly. I think is the thing. But I remember kids saying silent but violent.
What movie is this one from? SBD, silent but deadly.
That
it sounds like Vermin, but it's not.
Yeah. It does sound very much like Vermin, which we'll get to in a second here.
We better not.
I think that's.
I think that's heavyweights.
I think it's from Heffern and Kuzi Begins.
I think it's Paul Rubens. And I think it's him in Mystery Men.
Oh my God!
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
he plays what is he? What is
he's like the stinker or something?
The stink.
Mitch, who's your pick?
He said the Juggalos or whatever.
The Juggalos. That's right. Yeah.
Yes. ICP.
Binky the Clown from Garfield still on the board. A very annoying clown. He was going to be my pick.
Pennywise is on there.
Yeah, Pennywise is on there. The Joker's on there. Like, a lot of the big ones are taken. There are only so many clowns.
You can go with Heffernan Cooney, the small version of Heffernan Cooney.
I could do Heffernan Cooney. I could do Shakes the Clown.
Shakes the Clown. Is that Bobcat Goldthwait?
It's Bobcat Goldthwait. But I think I got to go with the current resident of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, our president.
Wow.
Whoa.
We'll be right back.
Whoa. Wait, we'll be right back.
All right, we're back.
Dude, you promised me this wouldn't get political.
I couldn't resist, Mitch. I simply couldn't resist.
Wow.
With what's going on out there.
So true.
Evergreen.
So you're saying he's one of your favorite clowns?
Yeah, he's on my Mount Clowntmore.
So you're putting him on Mount Rushmore, basically? That's like what he wants.
Yeah, that's what he wanted.
That's true, yeah.
I think Trump would take it to be up on Mount Rushmore with 3 other clowns. I think he would be fine.
He'd change it to be called Mount Trumpet. Like the Grinch.
Lisa Gilroy, Twisted Monthal Season 2 is so great. Congratulations.
You're so funny in the show.
Thanks,
one of the funniest people out there.
You play a grossy gross.
Grossy gross?
You play your character is intentionally very gross and very funny.
It was so fun to play.
Vermin, a bug, you're a bug lady in many ways. Yeah. Do you want to talk about the show a little bit or your character or anything like that or not?
I think I'm good.
Anything else you want to plug?
What do I want to plug? What's coming out? Oh, I can't think of anything that's coming out soon enough.
Wow. There you go.
Twisted Monthal. Twisted Montal's final 3 episodes are this Thursday.
Okay. Watch those. Yeah.
Watch them.
Watch Twisted Monthal on Peacock.
You're very, very,
Why not?
very funny. And of course, you're great in the show.
Thank you.
You're great.
So are you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved you as sweetheart. You were honestly so good.
That's this week's Doughboys Double. Bye.
Bye.
Doughboys.